dishes. Come and get a smile while you eat with your eyes. This is Courtney's Kitchen.
Wagwan. Today we're gonna do some brown stew chicken. And also, in the next video you'll learn the difference between brown stew chicken and stew chicken. We could go run the boat. Don't forget to like and subscribe. View the video to the end. Bless up. So here we have some red peas. In the UK they are called kidney beans. I'm just adding maybe about a tablespoon of salt and a peg of garlic, so that when the peas cook it will have, taste and flavor. Because I already soaked my peas might take up to about 35 minutes. If it haven't been soaked long enough, it might take maybe about 15 minutes more on that. And here I have some chicken marinating in some soya sauce, browning, and chicken seasoning with a little black pepper and onion powder. Leave it there for maybe about 2 hours. Now I have this pot on high heat. Just putting a little bit of oil in the bottom just to, help that chicken move around. Whenever I'm gonna start to cook the chicken, I'm gonna put it on medium heat. Now whenever you put that chicken in the pot, just don't try to stir it around in the pot. Just put the lid on and kind of allow the steam to help to move that chicken around. So after maybe about a minute, you just take the lid off and then you stir the chicken. Leave that little water in the pan. You're gonna need it. You might have to add a little bit to it also. And that liquid that you saw in the container a while ago is just it's made up of soya sauce and browning and water, of course, with the whatever you use on the chicken. You can see that chicken is coming on really nice. And now you're just gonna leave the lid off, allow that chicken to catch that color that you need it to catch. Just allow it to just brown. After a couple minutes on each side, now you're gonna see that the color is totally just that nice dark look. Not too dark, but perfect. Now you're gonna add that liquid to it now, and then you're gonna cover it. You might have to add a little more water further up to kind of help up with the gravy. But right here now, you're just gonna cover it and have it on medium heat. Right, you don't want that liquid to boil out too fast. I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to cut up my provisions for the pot. So I had some carrot and onions. I'm gonna get some garlic and ginger done for it. Coming on nicely, as you can see. Now I'm just gonna add the carrots to it, because the carrots will be a little bit more difficult to cook than the rest of whatever else I'm gonna put inside of it. I'm gonna add some pimento berries also, some dry pimento berries. Give it a little stir and kind of help to incorporate those carrots, you know. nice color. And I'm gonna put the lid on again, and then I'm gonna check what is going on with my peas. I think my peas is ready to go. Just releasing that pressure from the cooker. And because I didn't soak my peas overnight, I had to put back that piece to cook for another 15 minutes. Going back to my chicken now and just checking what's going on. Now I'm gonna add my onions and so on. You can add, don't forget, you can add your scotch bonnet and your sweet peppers and whatever you want to add to it, you know. Now I'm gonna give it a little stir just to make sure that everything is combined well. You want all the flavors to just blend in nicely. Now I'm adding a little water to help with the gravy. Now you add your little Maggi chicken seasoner, your Maggi all-purpose. I like to add it at this stage here. It has a little kick in your gravy, in your sauce, you know. People use it differently. You can use it on your chicken at the very beginning, but for me, this is where I like to use it. I do use it in other things, you know. I do use it at different stages of different meals, but like when I'm doing stuff like this is when I like to use it. You can't forget the time. This is the right time to put in the time, you know what I mean? You don't want to lose the flavor from the time if you put it in too early, you understand? So yeah, when it pot closer come off, that's the time you put in the time, you know. So yeah, now this is basically done. Now I'm just gonna switch over and do the rice and peas. So right now, just blend up some coconut and we're gonna juice it out. We want the milk for the rice and peas, you understand? And of course I declare the trash. Again, if you don't want to get your hand messy, you can always use a spoon and just, you know, work your way around and squeeze out the milk from the coconut trash, you understand? But for me, this is how I learned doing all this growing up, so I don't mind getting my hands all over it. Just make sure that your hands are well clean for this process. Just squeeze out all that juice. And a little tip for when you're cooking your rice and peas: you have to cook your rice and peas on medium heat, because of the things that you have seasoned the rice and the peas water with. For example, the coconut milk, you need to keep the heat at medium because the rice will burn. Now I'm adding a little sugar, about a tablespoon of sugar, you know. You can always add some more garlic if you want, understand? I'm gonna add some little bit more salt and thyme, some scallion, you know, and I'm gonna put a little ground pimento in it also. For the sake, I don't like the greens in the rice, so sometimes I'll just use ground pimento. Also, I added a piece of ginger in it, you know. and then you're going to just cover that for about a minute and a half, and allow everything to just allow the boiling of the water and everything to just pull out all the flavors from whatever you have placed in it. And I like to wash my rice like 3 times just to get that milky look out of it, you know. And also, if just in case your rice having any funkiness in it, you can always make sure it is washed out by washing it more than once. Don't forget, because of everything that you put in that water, in that peas water, you have to cook your rice on medium heat, as the bottom will burn before the rice cook. So the rice is supposed to cook on medium to low heat. The low heat is basically after all that liquid is dried out of the pot, you put it on extreme low heat to just steam the rice slowly. As you can see, our rice is basically finished cooking. You can see close up, you're gonna just see, I'm gonna show you close up, you're just gonna see how the grains look. Look at this, the color, texture, everything just perfect. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share. Your help is highly appreciated. Until the next video, see you then.
This is Courtney's kitchen. Delightful taste from the heart. I know you're watching.